In the part of the world that I live in, good afternoon. But for those of you who are probably just waking up, good morning. On behalf of Aalaap, I'd like to extend a really, really warm welcome to all of you to participate in A2Q2, that's Aalaap's Arts Quotient quiz. Thank you very much for waking up and being a part of this quiz. This is a quiz that we launched last year in July. It was a success, a small but a very interested group participated in it. And one of the participants evinced interest in crafting the quiz and become the quiz masters. He's an immensely talented and knowledgeable person. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our quiz masters. But before doing that, I would like to just introduce Aalaap to all of you. Aalaap is a Chennai-based Indian performing arts initiative. And under the umbrella of Aalaap, we also edited Publishing Performing Arts magazine. This quiz is really our attempt to create platforms where genuine sharing and soaking in of the arts is possible. Without much ado, I would like to introduce our quiz masters who are really the brains behind this entire event. May I please invite next to me Mr. Sundararaman and Jayanti. And I'll quickly give you guys an intro on who they are before they take over and explain the rules of the game to you. Sundararaman is a connoisseur of music, dance and other forms of arts. He has written a book called that covers the classical aspects of Tamil film music. Since 2005, when the book was published, more than 1,000 copies have been sold. He is a member of the Buddhist Foundation of India, Chennai chapter, and he works with Tech Mahindra as the Assistant Vice President. His better half, Jayanti Sundar, is a dancer and a very senior disciple of Srimati Chitra Visweshwaran. She holds a degree in fine arts. She performs solo and along with her guru in group productions. She's compared with several dance and music programs and has also compared several shows on Doordarshan. Jayanti used to work with the KacheriBuzz.com. She also is a writer and writes for the Samudra magazine. Currently, she works at Cognizant. I would also, before passing on the mic, like to thank Ram and Venkat of the Parivadini organization that is really allowing us to disseminate this knowledge and this sharing and making this possible. I hope you enjoy the quiz. Sundar will guide you in terms of where you need to send in the answers. We will, in about a couple of hours or so, announce the winners and you will be able to know if you sort of made it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Akhila. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Good morning, good evening, the global audience. We really welcome you for the online quiz. The format of the quiz will be very simple. So we have just 10 questions and most of them will be images and you may have to identify a personality or you may have to identify the answer. And once you identify the answer, you can send. So you have to send your response to the message box of Aalaap. Just a minute. We have a glitch, please hold on.
There's a technical glitch here. Just hold it for a few seconds. We are trying to look into the link. I think that was already shared. There are a couple of nouns for you to take, and we are trying to locate the link where you need to send the answers. You just have to post the answer, and we have stipulated time for each slides. Once you see the slide, make note of the number of the slide, then passing your answer into the inbox. Yes, now you are.
Now we are through. Please send your answers to the message box of Aalaap, the Facebook before 5:45 p.m. IST. Please look into the image. This is a scene at Kalakshetra in mid-50s. Please find out the musician who is taking class here. So you need to spell out this musician who is taking class here. So we will be showing you the image for just a minute, then we will move on to the next image. You can make a note of it. Again, I will repeat the question. This is a scene at Aalaap in mid-50s. Which musician is taking class here? Now let me move on to the next question. This accomplished artist is also a film producer, director, music director, actor, singer and dancer. Please identify him. Identify this accomplished artist who is also a film producer, director, music director, actor, singer and dancer. Multifaceted personality.
It may take some time for screening. We give you enough time to identify the artist. Just look and identify this artist on the screen before you.
We'll move on to the third question. Here you can find an artist. At the age of 7, he gave the first interview in Sun TV. Identify this contemporary music director. Identify this contemporary music director. At the age of 7, he gave his first interview. Is it clear? I hope the picture is clear and the question is also clear. At the age of 7, he gave his first interview in Sun TV for a Pongal special telecast. Identify this contemporary music director. Shall we move on to the fourth question? This is one of the regional arts of India. Identify this art form where costume plays a vital role. Costume plays a vital role in this art form. Identify this particular theatre art form. Have you got it? Identify this theatre art form where costume plays a vital role. Now let's move on to the fifth question. This person is a stage artist. Identify this stage artist who made a mark through his unique voice modulation on the stage. He is so popular about his unique voice modulation on the stage. Identify him. I hope the picture is clear. So I am just holding because the live streaming may take a couple of seconds. Just to help you, I will repeat the question again. Identify this artist who made a mark through his unique voice modulation on the stage. We will move on to question number 6. These are all some of the books made available in the recent past. These are all biographies of musicians in written story format. Musicians' biography written in story format. Identify the author of these books. Identify the author of these books written in story format. I will repeat again. The musician's biography written in story format. Identify the author of these books. We'll move on. Question 7. Identify this personality. Identify this personality who modeled for Whirlwind in 1955. So please look at the picture. Although it is not completely visible, you can make a good guess. Identify this personality who modeled for Whirlwind in 1955. I'll move on to the last question of the online format. Apart from MS Subbulakshmi, this particular musician, Indian musician, was honored by Google in its doodle. Identify this artist. Identify this artist who was honored by Google in one of its doodle. Probably he may be other artist besides MS Subbulakshmi. Please, artist. I hope you understand what is Google. Google every day comes with the thematic home page. So many times it is honoring some of the popular personalities. So one of the very few Indian artists who was honored by Google in its doodle. Identify this artist. This is a statue. Chennai is popular for its statues. Everywhere we can find statues. Identify this personality, or the specifically my question would be, where can you find the statue of this legendary composer? Where exactly you can find the statue of the legendary composer in Chennai? I want specific answer. Please look at the picture. It may not be very clear. Some shadow is there. Identify the place where the statue of the legendary composer is located in Chennai. We'll move on to the last question. There are 4 artists shown here. Find the connect or the connection between these musicians. Somehow they are linked. What is that link or connect? There are 4 musicians shown here. I am not telling you the names of the musicians. They are all popular musicians. But the question is, what is the connect between all these musicians? So we would like to have that exact clue or connect. Specific answer is required here. So that completes our online quiz. Please send your response to the Facebook page of Aalaap. Thank you for your participation. The result of the online quiz will be announced at the end of the finals. Now, for the local participants, we will have the prelims and then the finals. The prelims will happen in just another 10 minutes, which will not be telecast. The telecast of the finals will happen from 4:30 onwards. I request all the online participants to join for the finals and also look for the results. So the results will be announced at the end of today's program. Thank you all for your participation. I will once again show the link where you have to post your responses. Facebook.com/Aalaap. Please note that there are 2 A's before L and after L. AALAAP. Aalaap. Facebook.com/Aalaap. Before 5:45, you send your response. There are 10 images shown here, 10 questions were asked. Please send your response to the Facebook, the message box of the Facebook of Aalaap before 5:45. We'll close with this online version. Please join us at 4:30 p.m. IST for the finals of the regular quiz program. Thank you for joining us.